So we're 2 weeks away from I renamed the pay-per-view to No Mercy, and we start here with Roddy Piper and Goldust, and this is WrestleMania rematch. This happened at the last WrestleMania, WrestleMania 12, with the Hollywood parking lot brawl. Originally supposed to be Goldust versus Razor Ramon. The build of this match was pretty weird because it was like Goldust, Razor Ramon, Roddy Piper. Then Razor Ramon dropped off. Roddy Piper started showing up. So this is gonna lead to a rematch, and Goldust wants revenge for Roddy Piper embarrassing him. We then go to Marty Jannetty and Yokozuna losing to Kent Cornette. Then Skip and Zip attack the Kent Cornette. Can't believe Skip and Zip are kind of decent foes for Kent Cornette now. Their popularities are up to 55, which is pretty good for my roster. Here, Val Venus once again beats Henry Godwin. Psycho Sid beats 123 Kid. Put 123 Kid in the match with Psycho Sid. Because Psycho Sid and Stone Cold are having a little thing going on. And 123 Kid can have a little guy versus big guy match with him just running around Psycho Sid and Psycho Sid just being in the middle of the ring. Afterwards, Stone Cold comes out to try to attack him, but he fails. His attack fails. And that's not the last time you see Stone Cold tonight. Triple H and Bret Hart agreed to a match at the next pay-per-view, No Mercy. Jesse James comes back or debuts in the series with the Shake, Rattle, and Roll and defeats Bushwhacker Butch. And I'm going to push Jesse James up a little bit. His popularity is at 35. I want it to at least at 50. And then I'll start considering New Age Outlaws. But not right now. Not right now. Billy Gunn's in developmental, if you've been wondering where he's at. I sent him down there just to fine-tune his skills and hopefully give some time for Road Dogg to either turn face or Billy to turn heel. Here we get Vader and Undertaker agreeing for a match, and they end up brawling. I didn't want to do a contract signing for the two, because, can you imagine the Undertaker at this time sitting at a table and Vader sitting at a table and they sign a contract? Just be too weird and out of character. Stone Cold here faces Barry Windham in the semi-main event. He beats him with a stunner. Shawn Michaels cuts a promo on Mankind, and he is in the main event against Finlay. And just a basic match with Shawn Michaels beating Finlay with 1, 2, 3 by the sweet shit music. Then Mankind put Shawn Michaels through the table. Mankind's been sick of getting made fun of by Shawn Michaels and had enough. Here we have a so Raw, and if you notice, this is a longer show. I'm back up to an hour and a half, as I have 6 storylines going right now, and by doing those proper, I would need more than an hour time, and I figured the roster is pretty good now, where I could have an hour and a half show. Let's see how we fared against WCW. WCW. DDP and Double A defeated the Outsiders. I know Kevin Nash turned face, so I'm guessing Scott Hall did too. That's weird. And then Disco Inferno defeats Chris Kanyon. Ming defeats Randy Savage. Ming always gets pushed in these pretty hard. Road Warriors defeat Harlem Heat to get their win back. The Blue Bloods defeat Luger and Sting in a pre-show match. Chris Jericho falls again in a match. Wait for him to get signed. Wait for sign Dean. I don't know. Maybe I should sign guys like Sting and stuff like that. There was a chance for me to sign Ric Flair, but WCW is offering a ridiculous deal where he's only going to be on pay-per-views only. So that helps me out since he's not going to be on there putting on great matches on Nitros. They can't even use them on angles. So, yeah, expect Ric Flair to only appear in WCW pay-per-views. I'll start showing those when those show up, or show, what happened in them. Sorry I haven't so far, I haven't even thought about it, but I thought I'd share. Yeah, Ric Flair is only going to show up in pay-per-views, which is good for me, as it's one less upper-tier guy that they could have a good match. I didn't sign him because, one, he was too much money, and the roster, it divided the roster a little bit with Shawn Michaels, Triple H, guys like them, like a couple guys, one of them, but then like kids like guys like Sean Waltman. Ric Flair at the time was a very controversial figure, and it was just like Bret Hart didn't want him in the company. Shawn Michaels would like him, didn't want to have a start, add more heat to that infamous backstage feud. So tell me what you think. Tell me should have signed Ric Flair or should have I not? Who knows? Maybe he only wanted to work pay-per-views from now on and got the best. Love to hear feedback. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful